don't bite, don't bite. Commander Crumbcake, he's alright. Sit on back, enjoy the show. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's our hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's our hero.
You better watch out for creep on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake. That special dog is special friends. Fight the bad guys till the end. Call the dog that we all love. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's our hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's our hero.
You better watch out, creeps on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake. I said that already. All right, girl. Commander Crumbcake. Yeah.
Yes, yes, my little friend, but not yet. Leech must not play with the pretty red buttons.
Oh, no.
Put your hand down until Uncle Disgusto tells you to. Do you understand?
Gusto, you rodent. How is our little experiment going?
Oh, very well, your foulness. Very well indeed. We'll be ready for launch in just a few minutes. Imagine Leech, the first human, or kind of human, to set foot on the planet Mars, planting the creep flag in the red sand and claiming Mars in your name.
Yes, yes, I know. It was my idea, remember?
Oh, begging your foulness's pardon, if you'll recall, it was my idea. Remember last March when we were talking...
Shut up, you ingrate. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be hosting beauty pageants. Now get back to work and make sure that that little worm of an assistant of yours doesn't mess things up. Soon the entire solar system will be ours.
Oh, I'm sorry, Leech. We have no time for that now. Are you all strapped in? Okay, my funny little friend. In about 3 months, you will be the first human, creature from Earth to set foot on another planet.
3 months? Haven't had enough of you, fellow.
Yes, and you should consider yourself lucky, you little ingrate. In real life, the trip takes 18 months, but I cooked up a secret special rocket fuel to shorten the trip. Mars isn't just around the corner, you know. Anyway, 3 months cooped up in that cramped capsule won't be that terrible. Think of all the reading you can catch up on. Oh, yes, I forgot you can't read. Well, you can catch up in your sleep. You've been looking a little tired recently. Okay, all set. Good Leech, stout fellow. The fueling is finished. Get set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast! Go, Leech, baby. Go, go.
Okay. Hold everything. This is the Commander Crumbcake show, not the Disgusto and Leech show. We're 5 pages into the script already, and I haven't even been introduced yet. What gives? All right. I'll give you a few more minutes, but no more.
Well, let me check your vital signs, my lad. Heartbeat, A-OK. Brain waves, A-OK. Well, as good as can be expected. Muscle response, A-OK. No, stupid. The curtain. Choose the prize behind the curtain. Oh, sorry. My favorite show. Oh, you're doing fine. Leech. Get set to press the pretty red button. Second stage separation coming up in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it, Leech. helmet? What did you do with your helmet? There's no pressurization in your capsule, and you can't breathe in space without your oxygen helmet, you dimwit. You've left the Earth's atmosphere. There's no air to breathe in space. Don't you remember when we bought it?
And congratulations on buying that turtle-shaped soup tureen, Mrs. Muck and Fuss. Buy. Sell. Okay, moving right along. Our next item on the really far away from home shopping network is a rare, in fact, one-of-a-kind item. If you're going to be traveling in outer space in the near future and are planning on living throughout the experience, this spacesuit is a must. You'll stand out from the crowd, and you'll be able to breathe. Radiation? No problem. Temperatures so cold they'll freeze you instantly? No problem. Temperatures so hot you could boil water? No problem. Now, what makes this suit so special? First, there's the underwear, the liquid cooling garment. Just like a refrigerator, cool water flows through the tubing to keep you cool. Then, not one, not two, not even three, but 21 layers. Each one with its own job. The styling is classic. The protection is unbeatable. And to give you the final touch of fashion and keep you alive in the vacuum of space, the helmet. You will be the envy of all other space travelers with this spacesuit. Now, the original retail value of this spacesuit was over $1 million. But today, for really far away from home shopping club members only, it's available. Not for half price, not even a quarter of its price, but for the unbelievably low price of 79 cents. Yes, you've got that right, 79 cents. Oh, and we've got a caller. And your name, sir?
Mike and Buzz, me.
Congratulations on a brilliant buy, sir. And what do you like best about the suit?
I'm not the commander of that, really.
Without it in space, you wouldn't survive more than a fraction of a second. Right. Okay. And a big, really far away from home shopping club toot for you, sir.
Good boy, Leech. Get ready for your 3-month trip to Mars. See the yellow knob in front of you? Yes, that's the one. What did you do? You broke the directional controls. How will I get you back to Earth?
Shop, you break it, I fix it. Yes, this is Professor Mindboggler. What you need?
Mindboggler? This is Dr. Disgusto.
Disgusto? Yuck! Are you the same mad scientist maniac who works for Creep? The collection of really evil people? You have some nerve calling me after that dinosaur episode. Why,
I know we're not exactly on the same team, you with that goody mom character, and me with the bad guys, but
let me guess. You're trying to say you need something. Well, is that right? Well, why should I help you?
Maybe you're right. Maybe it was a stupid idea calling you guys. I guess I'll just have to let poor old lovable Leech die in outer space.
Outer space? Okay. What do you need?
Oh, wonderful. I guess that must be why they always call you folks the good guys.
I always thought this might come in handy someday. Yes, when Dr. Werner von Bonbon gave me this experimental rocket, well, let's see, back in '59 he asked me to fix it. As I made some simple adjustments, put it aside, and forgot it. Well, he lost his stub, and you know how it is. No ticket, no rocket. Now, who will I get to pilot this beauty? Wow, what a contraption. Well, it'll have to be someone small. We'll need to squeeze Leech in there with them. Someone small.
How do I look? Not bad, huh? Commander Crumbcake, space silent. Watch out, Luke. There are bogeys at 6 o'clock.
Doc, how safe is traveling in space anyway?
Well, except for the freezing temperatures and the lack of air to breathe, and of course the months or even years it takes to travel the great distances.
12 o'clock.
And of course the possibility of running out of food.
Get me away from this death trap.
Oh, just stay put. I was just trying to get your attention. There'll be plenty of food. Anyway, there's nobody else who can go. And you wouldn't want to have poor little Leech on your conscience, would you?
What's this poor little Leech stuff? Last episode, the guy was with Creep, remember?
Crumbcake, I'm ashamed of you. Leech isn't so bad. It's his boss, that disgusto jerk, who's the bad guy.
Okay, you say there's enough food aboard.
Oh, yes.
And we're not talking doggy biscuits here.
Oh, promise.
Okay, I'll go. Tell me about the mission.
Oh, good. What a guy.
That's my dog.
What's the dog stuff?
I wonder what Leech is looking at right now.
Good news, my weird little friend. Help is on its way. Soon you'll be back with Uncle Disgusto, and we'll be able to play all of Uncle's favorite games. Tell me, my vermin-like friend, you should be passing the moon now. How's the view?
Okay, now let's take a look at this. Okay, now, Leech's rocket took off about 12 hours ago. With Disgusto's secret rocket fuel traveling at many times faster than normal rockets, his capsule should be right about here. Yes, passing the moon. Now, in real life, this trip would take about 3 days.
Hold on, Doc. If he's going that fast, how am I going to catch up to him in that old bucket?
Good question. And I've got the good answer right here with this. It's a little something I cooked up. Yes, it'll give your rocket about 30 times the power of Leech's rocket. It will take you only about 20 minutes to get to the moon.
Sheesh! Now that is really cooking. Oh.
Yes, your training will take about 3 months. By the time you take off, Leech will be approaching Mars.
Doc, how come Crumbcake has to train for 3 months? Disgusto said that Leech didn't train at all.
Yeah, and look what happened to him. It's not easy being an astronaut, Aggie.
Yes, for once, he's right, Aggie. Astronauts should train for 3 years for a trip to Mars. We'll give Crumbcake a crash course. The next 3 months are not going to be easy, my furry little friend.
Doc wasn't kidding. The next 3 months were not easy. In fact, they were horrible. I had to get into prime physical and mental condition for the mission. I was tested, probed, spun, twisted, folded, spindled, mutilated, flipped, flopped, compared to monkeys, rotated, revolved, inverted, and forced to eat only 3 square meals a day. And that was the easy part. There was a lot to learn, too. Doc spent hours teaching me about what to expect up there in space and how to operate my space capsule. Finally, the big day arrived. Oh, please, I've changed my mind. I don't want to go. Please. With the help of a small snack, I finally settled down a bit.
Are you ready to begin the launch sequence?
I'm off for the great unknown, all alive, all alone. I'll soon see the moon pass below me. I hope that the universe is homey. To fly to the great beyond, duty calls, I respond. When danger is all there may be, I shout, why me? But as I zoom by the moon, I can grab a little cheese. In my spaceship I can swoop and I can roll. Then for lunch, ooh, that Milky Way. Wait a minute, did I pack my bowl? Look, there's Saturn over yonder. Hiya, Pluto, arf, arf. They say the time is so confusing and outwitting here. Hours take to seconds in the cosmos, in the skyway. Every minute is a moment. Every Thursday is a Friday. I do all the calculations, and the way they come out my way, in 100 million years I'll still be standing here, waiting to fly to who knows where. They picked me, but they're down there. I'll bury a bone on a far star, a star where folks who are bizarre are. I'll race to outer space, take my pulse, take my place. Hey guys, now I see. Last up, why me?
Crumbcake! Crumbcake! Come in! Crumbcake!
How many times do I have to tell you it's Commander? Don't call me Crumbcake.
Sorry, Crumbcake. How are you doing today? You should be approaching Mars. Can you see it yet?
Well, there's a huge planet up ahead. It has two moons, which look sort of like Earth's moon, except they have weird shapes. If that's Mars, I'm near it.
Oh, that sounds like Mars, all right. The two moons are called Deimos and Phobos.
Hiya, Crumbcake. How you doing?
That's Oh, never mind. Hiya, kids. How's everything back incognito?
Everything's fine, okie dokie. But we really miss you.
I miss you guys, too. All I have to do now is find Leech, pick him up, and return. We'll be back in about 3 days.
Okay, cut the chatter. We've got some work to do. Crumbcake, you will soon enter into an orbit around Mars where you'll find Leech.
Oh, hold on. Tell me about this orbit, Jez. I don't like entering into anything I don't understand.
An orbit is the path of an object around another object in space. The moon is in an orbit around the Earth. The Earth is in orbit around the sun. And Leech's capsule is in orbit around Mars.
So, when I enter an orbit around Mars, I'll be going around and around and around until,
Well, until you find Leech's capsule. Dock with it, bring Leech into your capsule, and then fire your booster rockets, which will push you out of the orbit and send you back to us here on Earth.
Sounds easy enough. Let's go.
There's just one thing.
Here it comes.
Well, when you go into orbit around Mars, for a while you will be behind the planet, and we will not be able to communicate with you until you come out on the other side. You'll be on your own.
I knew I should have stayed home.
You'll find Leech's capsule on the other side. Just remember what I taught you, and hey, you'll be fine. Okay, this is it. In a minute, you'll be swinging behind Mars. When we see you again, you should have Leech with you.
Good luck, old fella.
Yeah. See you soon,
Wait a minute. I never bargained for this.
5 seconds
How
till loss of signal.
how do I turn this thing around? I'm hungry.
3, 1.
I'm scared.
Don't worry, Aggie. He'll be okay.
Only a moment, that's all it takes. And I'm traveling to a star. No matter how far, a star's always do something somewhere new. You'll find me up there. It's only a moment from here. I dream of worlds in space and wonder if I can get there somehow. Only a moment. It's time me now, and I'm on a comet ride, a planetary glide. A dream takes me there. It's only a moment from here.
All right, he should reappear any second now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no! Where is he?
He probably saw a Martian cat and chased it.
Be serious! I'm worried. Do you suppose he could have run into those Martians? You know, those little green men?
Oh, no, it's not likely. It doesn't look like there's any life on Mars. Not even plants. And certainly not intelligent creatures.
Then Banjo would fit in perfect.
Yeah, well,
I don't understand it. He really should have appeared a while ago. Something might be wrong.
Come on, Crumbcake! Come on!
Where are you, you silly dog?
Please? Oh, please. Look! Look! There he is! He made it! He made it! He's alive!
He made it! He made it! Hold on! Well, Doc, I thought you said there were no alien creatures on Mars.
Well, I did, but why?
Well, what's that with Crumbcake?
It's Leech! He did it! Crumbcake rescued Leech! Get me out of here! Did everything go as planned?
Well, it went perfectly, but it wasn't easy. Shortly after I lost contact with you guys, I saw Leech's capsule up ahead. Yeah. Leech! Come in, Leech, baby! Leech, no, calm down. I'm not an alien monster, and I'm not coming to eat you. It's Commander Crumbcake. Yeah, the dog from Cognito. I'm here to take you home. Hold on. I'll be docking with you in a jiff. While Leech floated over to my spaceship, I hid my favorite food. I remembered what you told me, Doc, about there being no air in space, so I made sure that my helmet was on good and tight. Then, I opened the hatch, and I pulled the little guy aboard. There you are, Leechy, all safe and sound.
Good work, Commander!
Naturally.
Well, have a safe trip home. We'll see you in about 3 days.
You're welcome. Pay me after the show. Good. Okay, without further...
We interrupt this program to bring you this important news bulletin. An unidentified spaceship.
Aggie, look at this! Look at this!
Are you ready yet?
Sorry, go on.
An unidentified spaceship has been picked up in the Atlantic Ocean by one of our rescue ships in the area. 2 odd creatures have come out of the space capsule, and boy, are these creatures weird. One looks sort of like a dog. The other is, well, see for yourself. We take you now to the deck of the rescue ship.
All right, let me put it to you this way. Where do you come from? What?
We're from Cognito, Jack. It's right around...
Okay, you heard it first here. The aliens are from the planet Cognito.
Hey, listen. We're no aliens. We're from the Earth, like you. He's Leech, and I'm Commander Crumbcake, the captain of the ship. We just...
Yeah, sure. Why did you come to Earth? To take over? Do you eat people?
Listen to me, meat brain. Read my lips. We are not aliens. Well, at least I'm not. I'm just a talking dog, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. You're getting a level on the dog, Frank.
Believe us. Yeah.
I can't believe this stuff.
What kind of language he's speaking?
Hey,
Whoa.
don't spit on the mic, okay?
You want light? Moon, stars, what a beautiful night! There's only one thing for a dog to do on a night like this. Howling at the moon, a time-honored canine tradition. But hey, it's not every dog who gets to howl on the moon. What a gas, and here's how it all happened. Sorry, officer. If there's anything the big creep hates more than congratulating someone, it's doing it twice. And that's just what he'd have to do if Disgusto won next year's Scam of the Year award like he did this year. So he called Morning Breath to offer him some friendly encouragement.
Don't you realize how humiliating that was for me? I had to tell him
Friendly
how proud I was of
encouragement?
him.
Yeah, but boss, I didn't know anything about this. I mean, it's not as if I'm...
Shut up! Don't talk to me when I'm talking to you. All I want is for somebody else to win the Scam of the Year award. Anyone. Even you.
Well, I'll do my best. I mean my worst.
I want worse than your worst. I want worse than even little worse. I made a joke. Laugh harder, you little. Well, whatever you do, it better be bad, Morning Breath. And I mean despicable, or you'll put me in a bad mood.
He wants bad. He wants despicable. Well, I'll give him bad. I have to think bad. Think bad. Oh, gosh. Aha! I've got it. If he wants bad, I will give him the stickiest, most steamiest scheme of all. I'll send Crumbcake to the moon. I'll get rid of that pesky pooch forever. What a genius I am. Oh, JR, you're wonderful. Miss Boofa.
Yes?
Get a General Clive kickback on the phone, will you?
Can I tell him what it's regarding?
Well, tell him that I'd like to rent a spaceship. Not that it's any of your business.
I tell you, I don't know why I bother. Certainly, Mr. Moosebrains. And when will you be needing it?
In the next scene, of course.
Crumbcake! Yeah. Look, Crumbcake, this letter arrived for you today.
Yeah.
Well, what does it say?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now, what time is lunch?
No, wait, there's more. Congratulations. You have been chosen to attend the very grand opening of Lunar Estates, nestled along the peaceful shores of the Sea of Tranquility.
Oh.
Hey, take advantage of our fabulous real estate opportunity. Tour the grounds, use our pool, golf course, and weight room.
Boring. Not interesting. Oh.
And be our guest at the all-you-can-eat banquet and moon feast. All this and more for absolutely no charge.
Banquet? Feast? Food? Hey! All I can eat. I don't think I've ever eaten all I can eat. Read it again. Read it again.
Sure. Congratulations.
The food part. The food part. Whoa. Well, maybe I did get a little carried away. But hey, I don't get invited out all that much.
I don't know. Crumbcake, it sounds kind of fishy to me.
Well, fishy. Fish is good. Fish is good.
No,
So are
that-
frankfurters and fruitcake and pâté de foie gras. Ooh, ha.
Aggie's right. You don't know anything about the moon. And besides, when someone offers you something for nothing, you should be careful. There may be a catch.
Right.
Ketchup on meatloaf, on onion rings, French fries. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, anyone can get excited. At least I had the sense to visit Dr. Mindboggler and ask him what the weather was like on the moon, so I'd know what clothes to bring.
Yeah, you have a question?
Yep. I'm going to the moon.
Oh, good. Don't let me stop you.
Well, Doc, it was sort of, I got a question about weather. I mean, what should I wear?
Everything and nothing. It's depending. You see, you dress very warm, or not at all.
Come on, Doc, it's a short show.
Good as new. Well, Crumbcake, the moon doesn't really have weather like the Earth does. That's because it has no atmosphere. Atmosphere is another word for air, you see. And without air, the moon has no wind, or rain, or snow, or sleet. The temperature on the moon is another matter. Depending where on the surface you stand, it gets extremely cold, down to minus 250 degrees Fahrenheit, or about minus 150 degrees Celsius. That's colder than the South Pole, even. On the other hand, it also gets hot on the moon. And I mean hot, 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 like an oven. So, you see, the moon's a very interesting place, but it doesn't have much to recommend it. Well, weather-wise, that is. What you really need is a space suit. That will protect you from all the weather, and you'll need it to breathe.
Oh, thanks a bunch, Doc. I even got one from the last episode. Oh, by the way, Doc, how long does it take to get there?
How are you traveling?
A spaceship, I think.
Bring a book.
Oh, please, Doc, don't start.
Okay. A couple, maybe 3 days, depending on the traffic. It's about 250,000 miles, or 400,000 kilometers away.
Good old Doc Mindboggler. He isn't the easiest guy in the world to get along with, but he sure is smart. Later on, he told me some really useful stuff about the moon. Stuff that would be really handy later on. While I was getting all worked up about this banquet deal, Doc got an urgent call from Mom, the chief good guy. Then Doc called and told us to hurry over to his place pronto. Mom told us that Morning Breath was up to something and to be on the alert for one of his dumb schemes. It all added up. My invitation to the moon was just another creep plot. Well, we cooked up a little scheme of our own.
Gee, you're really going, Crumbcake.
Yep. Space, the final frontier, where no canine has been before. A lone dog amongst the stars. A fearless explorer.
You forgot something, Crumbcake?
Huh? What?
Yeah, you forgot to bring a doggy bag.
Funny.
Oh, wow. A real spaceship.
I think my ride is here. So together with J.R. Morning Breath, alias Julius Muddlebean real estate salesman, we were off to the lunar estates.
Good evening. My name is Barbara, and I will be your attendant on this flight. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the emergency exits aboard this spacecraft. If you will notice, there are none. Just the main hatch. Tight squeeze, huh? In case of a sudden loss of pressure, you will be instructed to put on the spacesuit and helmet located underneath the seat in front of you. If there is not a seat in front of you, you're out of luck. Oh, the captain has just turned on the no-gravity sign, which means that we are now free of the Earth's gravitational pull. Please sit back and enjoy today's in-flight movie, Journey to the Moon. Ready when you are, CC.
Between 1968 and 1972, there were 9 Apollo missions which took astronauts to the moon.
stranded men on the moon. A trip to the moon begins with launch from Earth in a new Saturn V rocket. Launch! Somebody say, lunch? Launch! Launch! 3 days after launch, the 3 astronauts on board would reach the moon. One would stay with the main spacecraft, the command module, while the other 2 would fly the lunar lander to the moon's surface. After several days, they would rejoin the command module and everyone would return to the Earth. The space capsule would splash down in the Pacific Ocean and be picked up by a U.S. Navy ship. What did they do on the moon? Funny you should ask. They collected rocks and other samples to be studied by scientists all over the world. Some of them drove a car called the Lunar Rover, and one of them even played golf. While the other
when is it exactly that we eat, Mr.
Oh, Muddlebean. Julius Muddlebean's my name.
Real estate's my game. You are going to love this place.
I mean, it has everything. Pools, golf course, weight room. It's the greatest place to live. No neighbors to get on your nerves.
Yeah, sure, Mr. Muddlebean. But the banquet, you know, all I can eat.
Banquet? Sure.
After the tour, okay? After the tour.
Are you sure this thing is running okay?
Oh, perfect. I got it out of the shop this morning. Baby, here we are. Lunar estates and villas. Fabulous, isn't it? It's the greatest. What do you think, huh?
Well, it's kind of, barren, and it has all those holes.
Holes? Au contraire, mon frere. Those aren't holes. Those are swimming pools. All of them custom made. Hey, come on. I'll show you one. Just follow me over this way, Bubba. You're gonna love this. Well, here we are, Poochie. Didn't I tell you? Are they not the biggest swimming pools you've ever seen in your whole life?
Yeah, but there's no water.
Water? Oh, yeah. Well, we haven't built them yet, you know. Wintertime, we empty them out so the pools don't crack. Yeah, but once you sign...
No, I don't think so, Mr. Muddlebean.
Say what?
Well, that isn't a swimming pool. It's a crater. The moon has thousands of craters. Some are small, kind of like a soup bowl. And others are so big it would take half a day just to drive around them.
A crater? Yeah. Well, crater schmaters, they make great swimming pools, those.
Well, not without water, they don't. And the moon doesn't have any water on it.
Listen, what are you, some kind of expert or something? Hey, look, Poochie, I like you, so what I'll do is I'll throw in the water for no cost, eh? Is that a deal? Huh? Hey, I got something else to show you. This is fabulous. We got a brand new golf course up here. Wait till you see it. You are going to love this. I mean, this is Pro-Am circuit stuff. I mean, next year we may even have the Lunar Invitational or something like that. I don't know. Well, what did I tell you? Is this not first class? Okay, here we are. Okay, now this is all part 1, so you're gonna love this. It's real easy, and there's some terrific dog legs. I can appreciate that little cheap dog humor. Okay, now, here. I'll give you $5 if you caddy for me. Take that putter or mashie there, will you? So now you're too slow. I'll take the putter. All right, now what you do is you take your ball here, you line it up like this. It's a real short putt, okay? So you should do it in 1. Here we go. Guess I don't know my own strength, huh? I'll give that another try. Got lots of balls.
Don't hit as hard as
you don't have to worry about water traps or nothing. Oh, geez, that hurt. Oh, I'm awake now. All right, let's give it a go here. Okay. I gotta really tap it light. Okay, here we go.
Whoa!
I don't get it.
It's called gravity. It's the force that holds everything down. Only up here, it's not as strong. About 1/6 as strong. Playing golf isn't going to be easy.
Well, we can fix that. I'll use really heavy balls. Hey, that's it, take it. I'll use lead or something, you know, and Maybe I'll attach him to a string and... Hey, wait a minute. Hey, I gotta show you the new weight room. It's a beauty. State of the art. Come on. You know that Arnold Schwarzenegger? I tell you, if he'd worked out on the moon, he'd have a body twice as big.
While I was playing golf on the moon, back home on Earth, the kids were wondering how I was doing.
I'm looking out for an old friend, someone that I've been thinking of. Now and then I can find him shining down from up above. He might not show up, and he might be here real soon. So I'm just sitting at the window, waiting for the man in the moon. He lives way up among the stars, the Milky Way and Mars. They're not too hard to find. When there are clouds, he's hard to see, but it's magical to me that he's in my mind. That's where I find the man in the moon. Maybe he's got a secret. Maybe I'm the one he'll tell. I like to think that we're best friends and that I know him very well. I hope he comes out shining like a big old bright balloon. That's why I'm sitting at the window, waiting for the man in the moon. Sitting at the window, waiting for the man in the moon.
See? You really get into shape fast. I mean, look at this. This thing must weigh about 300 pounds. Great way to work out.
Nah, it's gravity again, Muddlebean. Everything only seems to weigh less because the pull of gravity is less.
Yeah, well, that's great, dog, but, I think my head is stuck. Oh. Give me a hand here. I feel like a shish kebab on a rotisserie. What was that?
We could only lift half this much back on Earth.
Well, I've heard a lot about gravity.
Gravity? About gravity?
It's a thing that keeps us standing on the ground.
Oh.
It's a matter of size and density.
Density of the Earth, you see.
That makes the force that keeps everybody down. Gravity, gravity, it's the spinning that worries me. But it keeps us all from floating all around. Gravity, gravity, it's a wonder, yes sirree, that everything that goes up must come down. Well, they say the Earth moves around the sun.
Around the sun, moves around the sun.
And that brings summer, winter, fall, and spring. But gravity's the only one.
It's the only one,
that keeps on pushing down on everything. Gravity, gravity, it's as serious as can be. And it keeps us all from floating all around. Gravity, gravity, it's a wonder, yes sirree, that everything that goes up must come down.
Well, it's been said about gravity.
About gravity,
that it keeps us folks from floating off in space. It's big responsibility.
It's a job you see,
to make the world a fairly stable place.
Gravity, gravity, it's the spinning that worries me, but it keeps everybody standing on the ground. Gravity, gravity, it's a wonder, yes sirree, that everything that goes up, everything that goes up, everything that goes up must come down.
Hey, boss, how you doing? What's in the number?
Hey, was I terrific?
What about the costumes?
Hard at work as usual, I see.
Look, thanks. It's okay. It's okay your abrasiveness. Thank you. I'm crazy about you too. Bye. Okay, so where were we?
Well, we were talking about gravity. I was just telling you how much easier it is to float around here because the gravity is much weaker than it is on Earth. Don't you already feel light?
You know, that you mention it now, I feel kind of perky and light. You know, I feel like I can float, fly, and soar through the air. There's no air. Maybe I could fly like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
See, you weigh a lot less already. And think of it. No more of those annoying diets.
Hey, you know, I hate diets. You know, one of the first diets I was on one of them, it was linguine diet, and then I was on this jujube diet. Oh, then I got on this diet where you yodel all day, and then all you eat is liver and toast.
You know, you look thinner here already.
I do?
Yeah. And now the good part.
What's that?
The price. I am prepared to let you have the entire thing.
What thing?
The moon, dummy! It's on sale this week only at the rock bottom giveaway bargain price of only $9 jillion.
What? 9 jillion?
I know it's low, but it's because I like you. And that's not all. If you buy it right now, I will also give you free, yes sir, at no extra charge, a waffle iron in a handsome traveling case.
Hey, it's sold. It's a deal. Oh, that's fantastic. The boss will be so happy.
Okay, to celebrate, put her here. Let's have that banquet you promised me and be going home, okay?
Oh, sure.
All right.
You just wait here.
All right.
And I'll go get this stuff. I'll be right back. Trust me. This is great. Not only do I make a terrific deal on the moon, but I get to strand the mud here forever. I did it. I finally stranded that mangy mud on the moon. Now he'll never bother me again. How's it going? What are you doing here?
Oh, I just realized I'd left my bowl here. I came back to get it. I guess you were going to have the banquet to go, huh?
Rats! Curses! Oh, yeah, sure. I just forgot to mention that. Sit down. You want to eat? What do you want, Chinese? We can get it, no problem.
That was good. So I sold JR the moon. And to add insult to injury, I ate him out of house and home. I really didn't have the heart, though, to tell him I knew it was him all along.
I've never seen a dog eat so much in my whole life.
Who's the dog? Don't bark, don't bite. Commander Crumbcake, he's alright. Sit on back, enjoy the show. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's our hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's our hero.
You better watch out, creeps on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake. That special dog is special friends. Fight the bad guys till the end. Call the dog that we all love. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's our hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's our hero.
You better watch out, creeps on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake. I said that already. All right, girl. Commander Crumbcake. Yeah.
Hold on to your hats. Here come the videos you've all been waiting for. The Adventures of Commander Crumbcake. They're loaded with thrills, frosty chills, nasty spills, and reading skills. Like never before, you'll cry, you'll laugh, and you'll learn math. Come face to face with awe-inspiring courage, nerve-wracking defiance, and interesting stuff about science. Thrill to good guys, bad guys, chase scenes, waitresses, more good guys, spaceships, weird experiments, dazzling effects, split personalities, lounge singers, mushy love scenes, and much, much more in The Adventures of Commander Crumbcake.
Family Home Entertainment, putting your family first in entertainment.